Hi YouTube, Tim Eckert here. In this video, we are going to find an x-coordinate of an x-intercept of the graph of basically a cubic function here. And this is a potential type question you might come across on the SAT. Now there's a couple of different ways you can do this. One, you could just type this into Desmos and see where it crosses the x-axis. The other way you can do it is you can take each of these factors here. So in this case, x plus 2, x minus 2, and x plus 7, and set them equal to 0. Because at the x-axis, where the graph intercepts the x-axis, the y value is 0. And if one of these factors equals 0, they're all multiplied by the other factors, so the entire thing equals 0. Okay, so if I want to find out the potential three solutions, there's three solutions that you could answer for this type of question, I'm going to set a factor equal to 0. So I'll set x plus 2 equal to 0. And then I will subtract 2 from both sides to solve for x. And I'd get x equals negative 2. Now, if you're on an SAT and they're asking for just one solution like that, and it's an open-ended question, you're done. But just in the interest of working through these problems, I'm going to find all the solutions here. So let's set x minus 2 equal to 0, and maybe we'll pull up Desmos as well and take a look at that and show you how to do it that way. So I'd add 2 here. Okay, these will cancel. I get x equals 2. That's another possible solution. And then x plus 7 equals 0. Subtract 7 from both sides. These cancel. X equals negative 7. So either negative 2, 2, or negative 7. Now, SAT is time-based, so if you want to move through it quickly, a real quick way to do it, probably the quickest way, faster than Desmos, is to just remember, if you want to find one solution, take one of the factors and just change the sign. So like for x plus 2, we got x equals negative 2. For x minus 2, we got x equals positive 2. And for x plus 7, we got x equals negative 7, right? Because when you solve for x, you're going to look for the inverse operation here. So that would be the fastest way. If you don't remember all this, and you're like, I don't really know how to do that, what you can do is open up Desmos. Let's do a new window here, Desmos. Okay, and then what you can do, let's get this cubic here. So you're going to enter it in. Y equals negative 4 x times x plus 2 times x minus 2 times x plus 7. And let's see if I can minimize this. Nope, I don't want to do that. There we go. And you can see that x equals negative 7 is one of the intercepts where it crosses the x-axis. X equals negative 2 is another intercept where it crosses the x-axis. And x equals positive 2 is another intercept where it crosses the x-axis. Okay, so Desmos is a way to go if you're not remembering set each of the factors equal to 0. All right, so I'm going to close that out. Let's work through the rest of these via the traditional method, just setting each of the factors equal to 0. And let's try problem 2. And if you're trying to get ready for the SAT, you might want to pause the video right now and try and do what I just did. Okay, let's go. All right, so hopefully you paused that and worked it out. So this next one, I have x minus 5. I'm going to set that equal to 0. So I'm taking this first factor here. I would add 5. I get x equals 5. Okay, I could also set x plus 3 equal to 0. Subtract 3. I get x equals negative 3. And I could also set x minus 1 equal to 0. Add 1. And I get x equals 1. Again, the fastest way is to remember just change the sign of these and pick the number, but you should know why you're doing that, of course. All right, let's try another one. So problem 3, what is an x-coordinate of an x-intercept of the graph of y equals 121 times x minus 3 times x plus 13 times x minus 7 in the xy plane? Notice I don't do anything with this. I can't set that equal to 0, right? So I can only set the factors equal to 0, so I'm only going to focus on these 3 factors. So I'll set x minus 3 equal to 0. And again, they're only asking for 1, so you really only have to do 1. Add 3 to both sides. X equals 3. Here set x plus 13 equal to 0. Subtract 13 from both sides. X equals negative 13. And this one set x minus 7 equal to 0. Add 7 to both sides. And you get x equals 7 is the other potential solution, or is the other solution. So you might be wondering also, where am I coming up with these questions? Well, this one is modeled off a question on practice test 7, module 1 of the math, that College Board provides online. I'll leave a link to that practice test in the description. If you are preparing for the SAT, please check those out. I mean, as a math teacher, what I do to prepare is I take a look at those, I help my students prepare, take a look at what those are, try and model questions off of those for my students. They do put it out there for everyone to check out, so take a look at that. All right, let's move to the last one. What is an x-coordinate of an x-intercept of the graph of y equals negative 6 times x minus 4 times x plus 9 times x minus 8 in the xy plane? So again, look at the factors, set them equal to 0, and solve for x. X minus 4 equals 0. Add 4 to both sides. X equals 4. X plus 9. Set that equal to 0. Subtract 9 from both sides. X equals negative 9. X minus 8 equals 0. It's a small 0 there, but add 8 to both sides. X equals 8. Okay. And again, they're asking for only one of these, but that's how you find your solutions. Find where this graph will intercept the x-axis. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, please like and subscribe.